do. So here is the video we are about to watch. Enjoy, everyone, and go give them props over there for making this happen.
I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California, this guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? This poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple. Only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money. I got to give him a tour, right? So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah. 5 days in. 5 days in from the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. The traditional life. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, no, don't! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck! Air traffic control. I don't know who's on this frequency, but you really need some kind of fucking helicopter. 5 days in. So I read further into the story. Turns out the guy who jumped out, he was 61 years old, terminally ill. He was in pain every day. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he had had enough. At that point, that guy immediately became a hero in my world, right? You know what I love about him? Not only did he make the decision, he didn't go out like some pussy, right? Handful of pills, watching a romantic comedy, wrapped in an Afghan that Nana made. Fuck that. This guy went out like a man. Take me up in a chopper. I'm looking at the land I love, and then I'm jumping out like a superhero. I loved it. Yeah. This guy should have been wearing a fucking cape. I can't imagine how elated he must have been on that helicopter ride up. After pain every day, they couldn't.
Is this not on? Okay, what I was saying before I was muted. I apologize, guys. I didn't have my ears in, which means I was over speaker, which means it was feeding back on my microphone, which means it sounded like shit. So I apologize for that. Let's restart right now. This will go on the outtakes for sure. Here we go, guys. 10, 11 minutes later. Cheers, everyone. Forgive me. You know what? We're just going to restart the whole podcast from scratch because I'm a fucking idiot. So, got everything set, dumbass?
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Beyond measure.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm gonna show you how great I am. Only last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalize a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Okay, guys, take two here. I apologize for the snafus. Thank you if you are watching. Where's my... Okay, shameless merch plugs. Cheers, everyone. Get my beer going here. Again, refresh like I need more at this point. Fucking everything up. Anyways, cheers, everyone. If you want the glass, go to jd's2cents.com. Shirt, jd's2cents.com. Proud, straight, Caucasian, conservative Christian male. And I will make on request, well, I'm going to make more anyways, but especially on request. The only thing I won't change on this shirt is the very top one, straight. So if you are straight, awesome. I will sell you this t-shirt. If you're bisexual or any other part of the alphabet soup people, I will not sell you this shirt because it's an affront to what this shirt stands for, which is being a straight, Caucasian, conservative Christian male. Or whatever you are, as long as you're straight. Okay? So I will change anything else on this shirt if you request it, except for the top one. You must be a straight person. The glass, also jd's2cents.com. You'll find all my links there. YouTube, CommieTube is what I like to call it. Rumble, X, DLive. You can chat on each one of those except for Rumble, which will be coming into the fold soon, which will be awesome. You'll see in the ticker down here, you can call in live, 720-72-cents. That's 720-72-cents. Or you can also X in live, which the X space is open. Okay, without further ado, it is Fun Friday. So I am going to share my favorite Bill Burr bits. And if anyone has anything else, just plop it in the chat and I will play it live. It's your guys' show. I'm just the host. So let's do this thing. There's the link. And let's fire it on up, shall we? This is by far my all-time favorite Bill Burr. Absolutely freaking hilarious. Here we go.
I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California. This guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? This poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple. Only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money. I got to give him a tour. Right? So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah. 5 days in. 5 days in from the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. The tradition alive. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, no, no, don't! No! Stop! No! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck! Air traffic control. I don't know who's on this frequency, but you really need somebody to jump out of the fucking helicopter. 5 days in. So I read further into the story. Turns out the guy who jumped out, he was 61 years old, terminally ill. He was in pain every day. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he had had enough. At that point, that guy immediately became a hero in my world, right? You know what I love about him? Not only did he make the decision, he didn't go out like some pussy, right? Handful of pills, watching a romantic comedy wrapped in an Afghan that Nana made. Fuck that. This guy went out like a man. Take me up in a chopper. I'm looking at the land I love, and then I'm jumping out like a superhero. I loved it. Yeah. This guy should have been wearing a fucking cape. I can't imagine how elated he must have been on that helicopter ride up after finally, just taking back control of his life. Like, fuck you, disease. I decide. Ripping tubes out, gets a burger, shotguns a beer. Take me up in the chop. He probably had his fucking foot on the dashboard. He's not even listening to this guy giving the tour, right? Over 27 miles of beach. Just put your seatbelt back on. Established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't try to open the door. No! Don't! Incredible. But here's the thing. I left out one small thing. There is one small thing. The guy fucking lived. Yeah, they were out over the ocean, 500 feet up. You'd think that would be enough. So I'm thinking he must have gone in like Greg Louganis, like no splash. Just, but witnesses said it looked like a dummy was falling out of the air. So that sounds like a hell of an impact. I think he accidentally did the most epic 500-foot belly flop in the history of jumping out of a helicopter, But that didn't change what he was trying to do. Where his heart was, I still love this guy. I just feel bad for him. Just on the way down, he's got to be thinking, 3 more seconds of pain, 2 more seconds. Wham! Oh my God, this is worse! This is way worse! It has a happy ending, though. He later died at the hospital. That's right. So here's to him. God bless him. I hope I have the balls someday.
That never gets old. Oh my gosh. Oh, and this is the one I was going to play next. So,
give me money.
Here we go.
Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Oh my God, you guys, I have to tell you this story. I go to the airport and I'm taking the red eye. So I get on the fucking plane, right? And I go to sit down in my seat and I go to set my bag down. I was going to set it down right in front of me. And the nice fella sitting next to me goes, why don't you stick it in the middle? There's room. And he moved his bag out of the way. I'm like, all right, this guy's a solid dude or whatever. Then all of a sudden the waitress comes by, a stewardess, whatever. She comes by, flight attendant, whatever the fuck you're supposed to call him. She comes up. And she, can I get you gentlemen a drink? And I was like, yeah, let me get a water, please. Ice or no ice? However you make it. Stop acting like it's a fucking martini. It's all right. Just give me a water with ice. Thank you. And the guy next to me, he orders a Dewar's neat. No ice. No nothing. Just put it in there. So they bring our drinks, all right? And I'm really thirsty. So I start sucking mine down. He goes, excuse me. He goes, are you afraid to fly? And I looked at him, I was like, what? He goes, are you afraid to fly? And I go, no, I'm not. And he goes, all right, but it's, he goes, it's okay. It's okay to tell me if you're afraid to fly. And it's immediately getting weird. And I'm like, no, I'm not afraid to fly. And then I'm thinking in my head, wait, is he afraid to fly? And that's why he's drinking the way he just drank. And now he's hoping that I'm going to be afraid to fly. So he just wants to open up. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not afraid to fly. And he won't leave it alone. He goes, all right, because, you're fidgeting. You're looking around at other passengers. And I'm sitting there looking at like, is this guy fucking serious? And I go, no. I'm not afraid to fly. So now I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm not talking to this guy for the rest of the flight. This guy's weird, man. It's like paint the picture. He's like 32-year-old, wiry, in shape, but like wiry white dude. He's got a scully cap on with fucking glasses. there's like a minute of silence, and people are still getting on the plane. And then he goes, "Hey, sorry about that. Sorry, we just got off on the wrong foot." He's like, "My name's so and so." He goes, "What's your name?" And then I'm thinking in my head, like, "What's my name? My name's Frank." I wanted to give him like but just some reason I just went, "It's Bill." And he goes, "Oh, hey, Bill." And he goes, "Nice to meet you." So we shake hands. And I'm just looking at, I don't have any poker face. I'm looking at the guy like, what the fuck is your problem? I'm not even trying to I'm not trying to be pleasant. I'm already done with this guy. So then the guy goes, "Why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill?" Right? Like he's fucking interrogating me. And I'm like, is this guy fucking serious? And I start doing the math in my head going, wait, is this guy like an air marshal or something? And I'm like, no, he's not. He's fucking slamming booze over here. Fuck this guy. So I just go, "Look, I don't have to answer your questions." That's it. And I just look straight forward. He goes, "Okay, now I'm concerned." Okay? I am concerned. And I'm looking at him like, concerned about what? He goes, "You're fidgeting, you have issues with other passengers, and blah, 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 blah." He starts painting like this, like he's been, I don't know what the fuck, like psychologically breaking me down. And I just finally look at the guy, and I go, I came up with the fight. At one point, I literally stick my hand out because he kept saying I was nervous, and I stick my hand right in front of his face, and I hold it level. I hold it level. I go, "I'm not nervous." And he goes, "Well, anybody can do that." And I finally look at him. I say, "Listen, pal, I'm drinking waters. You're drinking doers, okay? There's no issue over here." And then he goes, "It wasn't doers. What she gave me wasn't doers." Really? What was it, some sort of spy juice? You fucking jerk off. At this point, I want to punch him right through his fucking stupid wiry glasses. Right? So he's going like, "You look around hostile." And I said something that just ticked him off. I was just, "Yeah, dude." I go, "I don't have to answer your questions. All right? Leave me alone." And then he starts going like, "Okay, now I am really concerned right now." He goes, "Why are you going to Indianapolis?" And I just look at him. You know what I start doing? I start doing like this Ryan Gosling. You know that little smirk, that fucking Mona Lisa smile he has as he smirks his way through all his fucking movies? I go full on Ryan Gosling. Now I'm not talking to this guy, and I just keep looking at him. And I give him that little half a smirk, and I just shake my head. That's my game now. It's like if you're going to be a dick right now with your fucking delusional authority, right? That you're going to, like, we're in fucking Guantanamo and you're going to waterboard me. Huh? There's no water. There's no board. Go fuck yourself. Here's my smirk. And I'm just going to shake my head at you like you're a fucking pathetic human being. This is what I'm doing. Right? I'm like, fuck this guy. I want to see where this is going. So now he's all fucking amped up. He goes, "If you don't fucking answer my question right fucking now, I am going to hit that call button." We're sitting there taxiing down the fucking, getting in the line. "I'm going to fucking hit this fucking button if you blah, 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 blah." And I'm just fucking Mona Lisa smile, smirking, just shaking my head like you are a fucking retard, right? So now he's saying the F word so much, the lady turns around and looks at us. And now my heart's racing. I'm like, where's this going? This is going to be great. I am 100% fucking innocent. This guy's drunk, and I think he's going to hit that button. Oh, I got a feeling he's going to hit that button. What's going to happen, right? I want to see what the pilot looks like. Let's see where the fuck this is going, right? So he starts bringing his hand up to the button, going, "I'm going to hit that button. You don't think I'll fucking do it? I'll hit that button." And I'm sitting there smirking at him, thinking in my head, "Go ahead, hit the fucking button. Let's see what happens." Let's see what happens, right? So finally, now he wants to hit the button, and he can't fucking find it. And it's in defense of him, I couldn't find it either. I was looking up there. I half wanted to hit it myself. Then he finally finds it, and he hits it. Boom, right? And now I'm just like, holy shit, what's going to happen? And he's sitting there going, "Yeah, huh? You want to fucking play this game? You want to fucking play this game?" And I'm surprised. I mean, it took like 30 seconds before a flight attendant who comes over. So she goes, "Yeah, what's the problem over here?" And he goes, "I'm not comfortable to fly with this guy. This guy, he's fidgeting. He's looking around at other fucking people, blah, 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 blah. He's doing all this thing, right?" And then the stewardess looks at me, and I'm just sitting there fucking, my little smirk, just shaking my head. And I'm just looking at the dude, just shaking my head like this guy's out of his fucking mind. I don't say a word. And this guy goes on and on and on about his fucking psychobabble about how I'm this security risk. So she goes, "Okay, any other passengers? Have you noticed anything?" She's talking to everybody first class at this point. Has anybody noticed anything odd about this guy? And the lady, she goes, yeah, I've been listening to this guy berating this other passenger. She's on my side. And I haven't said a fucking word. This is great. And I'm just sitting there smirking. Then the stewardess looks at me, and I shrug my shoulders like, I don't know what to tell you. So finally she said, sir, do you have anything to add to this? And I just said, look, I'm just a guy trying to go to Indianapolis. This guy over here, he starts slamming his doors. I kind of felt like a rat when I said that. I go, he's slamming his doors. Next thing you know, he's dropping the F-bomb to me. Then I'm thinking, oh, fuck, I just said bomb, right? Fortunately, nothing happens. So now Captain comes over, right? Now he's going like, what's going on? This fucking jerk-off has stopped the plane, interrogating a goddamn comedian like I'm in the fucking Taliban and like he works for the CIA, right? So now we're just sitting there. And the cap, like, and they finally said to the douche sitting next to me, are you going to be okay to fly with him? And at that point, it appeased his fucking ego that he was somehow in control. And he goes like, you know what? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So they go, okay. So now the plane's going again. And now we fucking come around, and he's sitting there fucking, he's in my ear. And at this point, I am like the fucking laugh you hear me doing the podcast. That's what I'm doing. And he's sitting there going, he goes, you know what? I'm glad you, I hope you fucking do. I hope you fucking try something. I hope you fucking try something when we're up there. I really hope you fucking try something. And I'm just fucking like gut busting, laughing, shaking. Like, what are you going to fucking do to me? What are you going to do to me? Huh? You going to punch me in the face, you fucking wiry jackass? With your fucking glasses on? You know? That's a federal offense. You're going to go to jail if you do that or something. I don't know what, right? So I'm just sitting there fucking laughing at the guy going, I actually, at one point, I put my fucking little eye pillow thing on, you know, like I'm going to sleep, as he's sitting there threatening me. I was going total passive aggressive. It's like, dude, I'm so not concerned with you. I'm literally putting a blindfold on. All right? So this fucking guy, he starts going, He goes, you think you fucking won this? You think you fucking won this? He goes, you know my dad is? My dad, he started saying his dad's some major CEO in Indianapolis. Doesn't it sound like a fucking made-up story? I swear to God, this is all true. He goes, my dad is a major CEO in Indianapolis, and I will have you fucking arrested. I will have you fucking arrested the second we get on the ground. I'm thinking, like, for what? For what? Sitting here? You fucking loser? Learn how to hold your alcohol. All right? And he starts describing the view that I'm going to have when I go to jail, like some fucking Law and Order episode. Oh, you're going to love it. You'll be able to see Lucas Oil Field and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there cracking up, laughing. And then there's this pause, right? And I'm thinking, he finally shut the fuck up. It's like a 3-4 minute pause. He finally just gave up because I wasn't giving him anything. I was just laughing and shaking my head. I was being a dick to him. I was, because I was enjoying it. And then there was like a 3-minute pause. And then all of a sudden he just goes, why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? So we're like 20 minutes into the flight. So the last thing he said, why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? Right? And I fucking started howling, just fucking holding my stomach, shaking my head. So anyways, like, after he asked me what where you going, Bill? It was like a 10-minute, like probably 10 minutes had gone by, and I can't fucking sleep because it's so funny to me. And I can't wait to tell the story to every comic I know. I can't wait to try it on stage to see if it's funny or whatever. So finally, I just like, fuck it, maybe I'll just get on my computer, and I bring up my eye pillow, and I got to look at the guy because I know he's fucking staring at me, waiting for me to do something, right? So I lift it up, I get my fucking Mona Lisa smile going, and I look over at the guy, and dude, he is fucking passed out. He looked like he got shot. He was sitting there like his head was just hanging, and anytime the plane moved, like his head was, he looked like he got knocked out. And for the rest of the fucking flight, old fucking, what's Matt Damon's character? Jack Ryan. Old fucking Jack Ryan over here is just, the sky marshal. the fucking booze bag, and God knows what else he was on. He was just completely out, passed out for the rest of the fucking flight. And this is how much a dick I am. I was having so much fun with this guy. I can't sleep. So I start slamming waters because I want to have to get up and take a piss just to see if this guy's going to freak out because this security risk is getting up. And the joke was on me. He never regained consciousness, and then I really had to take a piss, but I'm such a stubborn fuck. I was holding it because I wanted to make sure he was awake when I got up because I was going to give him a little smirk, and then I was going to get up see if he hit the call button again. But he didn't. He didn't wake up till we hit the ground. And then it's funny. Then he woke up, and it was like 4 hours later, so now he had kind of slept off whatever the fuck this guy was on. And I'm sitting there smirking, waiting for the guy to start talking to me. He won't look at me. And I think at that point he kind of fucking realized that maybe he got a little too patriotic. So we stop at the gate and everything, and we're going to get up. So I grab my shit, I get up, and I'm just kind of looking at him, and he won't look at me. And he didn't say anything. And this is what he did to try to save face. His pillow was kind of stuck behind his shoulder in like a weird place. So he was frustrated with it. So he ripped it out from behind him and kind of threw it down on the floor and went, ugh, like he tried to do some caveman grunt to try to still have some sort of, I don't know what. So that was my flight to Indianapolis, people. I'm not comfortable.
Oh my gosh. Bill Burr just cracks me up. I don't know about you guys. Leave comments, good or bad, ugly, don't give a shit. Cheers, everyone. Gonna go to 40 minutes past if there's no one engaging because I'm a dumbass and I fucked everything up the first 10 minutes. Should probably stop having scotch right when I get home. I only have one. A triple double. Or 3 rocks double. Excuse me. So it's 2 beers basically and a drink. But yeah, I should hold that for the show because I'm fucking shit up. So I'll do that from now on. Anywho, let's see if anyone's in the chat. Nope. No one's in the space. I haven't got a call. Okay then. Well, we have about 4 minutes to fill. 3 minutes and change to fill. Let's see what else is over here. Oh, long shit. Give me one. I'm working on that. Anyways, fun Friday. Let's not focus on the negative. So, is there another quick Bill Burr? Bill Burr. Whoa. 30 minutes. Yeah, filters. Short. We're under 4 minutes. That's what we need. Okay, this will work. 2 minutes, 48 seconds.
I don't know. You know what the worst things are? Those automated machines. You guys have those out here? Those automated checkout machines? You know, it's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it the first time I walked into a supermarket and I saw that. I was like, this is ridiculous. Here it is. I thought I was a comedian. Evidently, I also work at a grocery store. Holy shit, I can't believe I forgot my apron. God damn it, was I working tonight? I should have checked the schedule. Dude, do you realize the balls of that? The balls of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a store. You come in, you pick out what you want, you bring it up, you ring it up, you pay me, you put it in a bag, and then you get the fuck out of my store, all right? Let's go, people. Step it up. I'm trying to run a business here. Dude, if that is the future, if there's going to be no employees at a grocery store, I'm never paying for food again. I'll be hooking up my friends, like rolling hams out the front door. I want to steal now. I just don't have the nerve. I just want to fill up a whole grocery cart full of food, right? Just walk up to one of those automated machines. You count 5 Mississippi. Guess they don't want to get paid. And you just start walking out. Then when security shows up, you just play dumb. Like, what? I didn't know. Sir, you have to bring that back. No, I don't. What, are you going to cut my hours? I don't work here. I did my job. I picked out what I wanted. I brought it up. I was going to pay you, but you weren't there, so I fucking left. You know? What'd you think I was going to do, arrest myself? Yeah, God forbid you want help. I'm telling you, I'm done with all these chains. I'm done with all of them. You can't get any help. You can never get anybody on the phone. And if you actually get somebody on the phone, you know, nobody can help, but everybody understands. You know, and they're always sorry. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, I understand. I understand. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know why they transfer you to me. I'm sorry. Well, I would be upset too, sir. I understand. I totally understand, and I'm sorry, and there's nothing I can do, right? And the whole time, all they're doing is trying to get you to curse so you hang up. No, so they can hang up on you. That's all they're doing. They're trying to get you to curse so so they can just hang up on you, you know? So they gradually, but if you don't curse, they can't hang up on you. You can just keep torturing them. Well, why is that? Well, you just keep it going around and around. So then what they do is then they try to suddenly make it your fault. Well, sir, did you know your plane was going to be late? Well, why didn't you call ahead? Well, I didn't call ahead because I was on a fucking airplane. Sir, I don't need to listen to that click. Fuck! Right? Then you got to start all over again.
How are you? You know what I'm saying?
A really fast transfer. YouTube, you're fucking me. Cheers, everyone. Hope you have a great weekend. God bless. And cheers. Good night, all.